Someone was stalking us while we were camping. Part 3. After that, we decided to put the fire out. None of us said the exact reason out loud, but we were all thinking the same thing. If someone really was walking the entire shoreline, they would eventually reach our side of the lake. And we had no idea who they were or what they were doing. So we dumped water on the fire and turned off our headlamps. Once the campsite went dark, the whole forest got really quiet. The only thing we could see across the lake now was the flashlight. Still moving, still slowly getting closer. Every once in a while the beam would sweep out across the water, almost like the person was checking the opposite shore, which made us start wondering if they had seen us earlier when the fire was still going. About 20 minutes later, the flashlight reached the far corner of the lake. From there it disappeared into the trees for a bit. We knew the shoreline curved around there toward our side, which meant the person was almost on the same side of the lake as us now. That's when we decided we didn't want to be sitting out in the open anymore. We quickly covered the fire pit with dirt and leaves, so there was no glow left. Then we grabbed our packs and moved back into the woods about 20 or 30 yards behind the campsite. There were a lot of fallen leaves and brush back there, so we basically just laid down and covered ourselves with branches and leaves. We stayed completely still. A few minutes later we heard something. Footsteps, slow ones, crunching through leaves near the water. Then a flashlight beam appeared between the trees. It moved through our campsite slowly, lighting up the area where we had been sitting earlier. The person stopped right in the middle of it, just standing there, shining the light around, looking at the ground, looking at the fire pit. Then after maybe 30 seconds, they started walking again along the shoreline. The light passed by our position in the woods and kept going. None of us moved for a long time after that. But there's one thing about it that still bothers me. When the flashlight passed the trees where we were hiding, the beam never once searched the woods. It stayed pointed at the ground the entire time.